Did you know that most of the Jeep body, almost all of it, is plastic? Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Real quick, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Jeep Wrangler back here. This is the new JL, and I made a rather shocking discovery. I still can't believe it. I went around the Jeep. I was looking at actually removing the little Wrangler Sport sticker down here because my wife doesn't want it on there, which I'll do at the end of the video here. But that's not the shocking discovery. Did you know that most of the Jeep body, almost all of it, is plastic? Some sort of plastic composite or something, I'm sure, but it's plastic. I'm going to grab a magnet. We're going to walk around the truck. I'm going to show you just how much of this Jeep is plastic. All right, here we go. In full disclosure, I want to show you what I'm using. And the reason I discovered this is because I was tapping on it and it felt funny. It felt different. It didn't feel like metal. So what I've got here are a couple of magnets. One is just a light. You guys can see it's on this magnetic beam. And the other is a flashlight with a magnet on the end. You guys can see. They just stick on there. So, actually, I knocked that one off, but it is a rather strong magnet until you start messing with it. So, we're going to walk around the Jeep here. I'm going to show you just what's plastic and what isn't. And you're going to be surprised at how much is plastic on this Jeep. First, we're going to start, I guess, at the grill, right? Let's start at the grill. Oops. I had a bee wanting to join me. Down here on the grill, you guys can see. See that? Doesn't stick at all. Just falls off. Plastic. Up here on the hood, you can see, let's go over here on the side of the hood. Doesn't stick at all. Over here on the side, and this is where the Jeep insignia is, or the front side of the fender, I guess. You guys can see. Oops, get you in there. It is not metal. Up here, the surround around the window, you guys can see it is definitely not metal. Let's go over here to the door. Hopefully I don't break my flashlight during this little test, but you can see there, the door is definitely not metal. How about the back fender here? Whoa, wait a minute, look at that. The back side is metal. Back you off a little bit, you guys can see there. So all around the rear tire here, the gas cap area, that's all metal. Everywhere there. Now we go around to the back. That's metal, you guys can see. Back you off a little bit. We're metal right there. How about the back door? Plastic. You guys can see there. Plastic. Never would have thought. Now, this is one of the more interesting areas I found. We're going to look at the hinge back here. This is the hinge, of course, that the back door, back you up a little bit, opens against. We'll start here on the part connected to the rear, I guess. If you put that on here, you can see there's not much for the magnet to grab, but it is metal. It does stick, right? Sticking quite well on there. That's metal. The bottom one there is metal. You guys can see. But more surprisingly, this big part that goes across here, you know, the part that connects to the back door, it's plastic. This is some sort of composite plastic. You can see the magnet right there. Doesn't stick, either one. Now, just to show you, let's grab that little screwdriver or light I brought with me. The bolts, because I wondered about them. You know, you can get plastic kind of insert bolts or whatever. They I don't know, my flashlight doesn't stick well, but hopefully you can hear it grab. You can see it's not falling, right? They are actually metal. And here's another test on that again, you can see. And then over here, obviously not. But the bolts at least are metal. That's reassuring. That makes me a little bit happier. Now, let's go back over to the driver's side, because we're going to have the same situation along the passenger side. And open up the door here. Because I was curious, you know, you have the fender, or the rear side here, that is metal. Well, what about around inside of the door here? What do we get there? Metal. So we have metal, and it should be, because it's connected, of course, as part of that side panel. Down here at the bottom, it is still metal. You guys can see here, we're not falling off, so we're still metal there. Over here on the sill plate, it is metal. You guys can see, and then even on the side there, it is metal. What about the inside of the door? Plastic. You guys can see it does not stick there. Very surprising to me. I never would have guessed that the Jeep had so much plastic on it. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's a Jeep. It's supposed to be rugged and durable and heavy. Well, it's not. I mean, if you were to take this thing out roading, I suppose the benefit might be that if you came across anything on that plastic and pushed in a little bit, it would have more give, right? More give than the metal would. The metal would dent or stay indented, whereas the plastic might actually come back out. But if you hit it hard enough, I would think you'd crack it, wouldn't you? I don't know. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys that real quick. It was very shocking to me. I can't believe how much of the Jeep, most of it, is plastic, at least as far as the body work is concerned. What do you think? Leave a comment down below. Is that surprising to you guys? Did you already know this and I was just missing something? Let me know. Now we're going to get on to removing that sticker. We'll do one side. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Some of you are probably going to cringe at how I'm going to do that, but I'll show you what I do. Okay, after that shocking discovery, now we're gonna remove the Jeep. Well, I guess it's the Wrangler Sport stickers from the side of the Jeep. And I'm not talking about the Jeep name. She actually likes this here. I would prefer this were black myself, but you know, that's me. So we're going to go ahead and remove this sticker. Now, the first thing that I would do, because the Jeep is a bit dirty, as you can probably see down here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean this off a little bit, because I don't want any dirt or grit in between me and the paint while I'm doing this. So I'm just gonna, man, look at that move. Look at that. Wow, plastic, unbelievable. So anyway, I'm gonna just clean this up a little bit. Now, this is the part that that might make you cringe. Let me turn you around here a little bit, especially you body guys. I know you're not gonna like this. Got a fly out here that's joined me. What I'm going to try to do is grab the corner of this with my fingernail, and that's where you'll cringe. Never put your fingernails on the paint. I know, but let's go ahead and see if I can get it started. And you know, as warm as it is here, again, it's about 90 degrees in the garage, and maybe you guys can see where it started there already. Pretty simple. So hopefully I can grab that and we can get to pulling, and it's not looking promising. I'll tell you that right off the bat. I'm just hoping it's not one of those stickers that you know, tears as you go, because that is a drag. And so far that's exactly what it's doing. It's tearing. And once you start this, of course, you reach the point of no return, right? And I think I've got it right now where it's going to cooperate. It is. Look at that. Now, you guys can see that, hopefully. And when you're doing this, a little tip, if you guys do this yourself, you want to stay as close to the edge that you're pulling on right here as you can, otherwise it will tear, and then you get to dig in again. And I don't like using my fingernails on the paint, so I don't want to do that again. So we're going to try to stay close to the edge, and it is coming off rather easily now. And for anybody that worries about paint damage, I'm not seeing any issues, so that's always a good thing. And that's it. And man, did it come off clean. The only place I see any adhesive is right up here in the corner, and I really don't feel anything. So I'm going to see if the adhesive left on here will actually pull that off. This is the best way to do it, in my opinion, especially when you have so little. Otherwise, you have to break out the wax or the Gooby Gone or something like that to try to get that little edge off. And we still have the edge there. I can see it and I can feel it. So this is not pulling it off real well. So I think I might grab the Gooby Gun, and it's only that little corner that I can see that still has a little bit of adhesive on there. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up, but it's just right there. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Gooby Gun and pull that off. Otherwise, there's our Wrangler sticker. All removed. So let me get the Gooby Gone and I'll give you a shot of it here at the finish. All right, we've got it done. I actually went ahead and did the other side. Same procedure, just the other side. Pretty easy. Let's take a look. You guys can see right there. Looks nice and clean. I think it's pretty cool. No more little notch there. It does need to be washed. You might notice some smearing or there. That's because of the Gooby Gone. Definitely needs to be washed, but look at that. Nice clean look now. We don't need this Jeep Wrangler Sport or Wrangler Sport thing or whatever it is underneath there. I just think it's a cleaner look myself. She actually asked me to do this, so she liked it as well. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here primarily to let you guys know about the shocking discovery that I made about the metal that's actually on the body of this Jeep. Not very much. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Real quick, this is what I use to take the adhesive off. I think I said Gooby Gone. It's actually Goo Gone. Very simple to do. Just take your time, be careful so that you don't damage the paint. And I know, never use your fingernails. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Again, let me know what you guys think of the body on this Jeep. Did you know there's so much plastic on these things? I had no idea. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.